Hi loves, welcome back to the motherfucking Wild Feminine Way podcast. I'm so excited to be back. It's been a little while. Today's topic is becoming unapologetic, my story. So I posted something on Instagram yesterday that said, they say you're different, in quotes. Yeah, bitch, that's the whole fucking point. And I mentioned that I was going to be recording a podcast because I've been working on a lot of episodes behind the scenes quietly and rebranding. Can't wait to show you guys more of the rebrand. So I mentioned that I was going to talk about speaking your truth, setting boundaries, and not giving a flying fuck, which we are going to do. But not today, because today I'm going to give you the backstory of my experience of why I feel so guided and called to teach authenticity and speaking your truth and setting boundaries and stepping into your motherfucking power. So, about 4 months ago, this is like the first part of the story before I give you like my last decade backstory of my journey with these things. 4 months ago, I remember specifically, it was right before spring equinox, I decided to create this program called Unhinged. Unhinged is all about all the things I've just said, plus letting go of hustling and magnetizing what you want and making manifestation fun and easy and stepping into your feminine power and all the things that I've just mentioned in your authentic self. So when I decided to do that, the universe basically gave me like a fucking, I'm looking over here at my notes because I will go all over the place if I don't. The universe decided to give me a masterclass in teaching this. Like, I thought I was so fucking good at these things before. The universe slapped me in the face with like a fucking dick and was like, bitch, no. We have another level to take you to so that you can help even more women. And I've had so much fucking sacred rage flowing through me, which you'll know if you've seen my recent videos and stories on Instagram. And I've been through the fucking ringer, honestly, the last few months with all of this. I was severely burnt out. And the universe was schooling me, but the sacred rage is fueling my fucking fire now more than ever before in my 14 years of business. And I know that I have so many powerful tools and manifolds everywhere to teach and help even more women, like I said. But like I mentioned, there's more than just that, than the last 4 months. So 10 years ago, I moved to Hawaii the first time. I lived there several times. And that's when my big spiritual awakening started. And if you knew me when I started my first business back in 2012, you would have known by my brand. I think it was called was that my first brand? Get Fit Jess. And I had like a cross on my website and I was very like religious, conservative, shy. Nothing wrong with any of that. But I was like this kind of like freak, flying my freak flag behind the scenes. And moving to Hawaii just gave me permission to be my full fucking authentic self. So I went from that shy, conservative, Christian, religious chick, afraid to ever cuss online or listen to rap music because I thought that was a sin. And then I became who I am now and fell in love with crystals and spirituality and healing and manifestation and all the things I teach now. And I did that whole transition via my social media and my brand since 2016. And I got a lot of fucking hate. And we'll talk more about that another day. Boundary setting specifically, maybe the last decade or so as well, I've just dealt with lots of toxic people, and I'm going to give you different categories of how the different types of people. I'm an empath. You probably are too if you're here. I've dealt with bossy people. I'm saying quote unquote intimidating people because I don't find these people intimidating anymore. I've actually set so many fucking boundaries with people that I've found to be so fucking intimidating, like over and over and over the last few months. But people I would put on a pedestal, passive aggressive people, draining people, and the dating apps will give you, I'm not on them now, but being on the dating apps will give you a whole masterclass in itself of setting boundaries. So over these last 4 months, like I keep mentioning, that I've been put through the ringer, and the universe is like, hey bitch, here's a million fucking more lessons in speaking your truth and setting boundaries. Like I said, I've stood up to so many people that used to intimidate me, people that were quote unquote authority figures, telling people that I just don't feel like talking, or just not over explaining myself anymore, not fucking people pleasing, to the point where other people's reactions, and this is in real life too, they have felt so uncomfortable by my silence or my shifts or change. I don't care, but I can feel them caring and responding. And this is a good sign, by the way, because I just saw 444. It may feel uncomfortable at first. It did to me at first, but now I'm just like, what the fuck ever. I don't even give a fuck anymore. it is hilarious, but it's not hilarious because I also see how wounded those people are that are acting that way, but that's another topic for another day. Probably talk more about that in the course. But if people think you seem different, and if people are feeling uncomfortable by your shifts, that just means it is working. And I'll talk more about that in the course and probably upcoming videos as well. So I just want to keep it really concise. I know this was only a few minutes long, but I wanted to share my story with you and why I'm so fired up about this shit, because for years I was setting boundaries, I was taking my power back, but I still was just like being this fucking nice girl. Like I was, but I wasn't. Like I did all this work for the last decade, but there were still so many layers that I had to peel back. And I just don't want other women to feel like you have to let people walk all over you because you don't know how to speak up for yourself, or it's scary or whatever. And this will give you so much fucking power in every area of your life, and you're going to attract in so many different things and people and situations on whole different levels. So, and it's one of the recipes, or part of the recipe for healing burnout, on top of letting go of hustle. I have had so much more life force energy fucking running back through me since I've been setting these massive boundaries, and it's actually fucking incredible. Don't know what else I was going to say, but I'm thinking I'm going to make this into like a mini series, but I don't know exactly. I'm going to go with the flow. I don't like to have an exact plan because then stuff might shift and that's too rigid, and we like to go with the flow here, flow with our masculine and our feminine energies. So if you want to dive deeper into this now before I make another video on this topic, my Unhinged course is on early bird. You get my Dark Goddess class, which goes into a lot of these things that we're going to talk deeper about in Unhinged. You get that as an early bird bonus. There's all kinds of more shit. I'll link the thing in the comments below. I've got some freebies as well. And yeah, let me know below if this resonates with you. If you have been a chronic people pleaser, empath, if you're an entrepreneur that's drained and you're tired of the hustle, let me know if that's you below, because I create everything I am because I am you. I'm just like on the other side of it all because I've had to go through a million dark nights of the souls and conquer a million fucking lessons for the last 7 years or more. But anyways, I would just love to hear you. Just give me an emoji below, and yeah, because you're my tribe. I'm here for you. I love you. All right, I'll see you in the next video. I can't wait to come back and I'll talk to you more soon. And just let what I shared with you today to give you inspiration to activate the fucking shit out of you, that you can step into your power and speak up, and it doesn't have to be scary. It is at first, but I feel so fucking powerful. I've never felt this way in my life before, and I just want other women to feel the same. So let this transmission and my story activate you, that can and will be your story as well. Okay, I love you. See you next time.